We're at the Bosch booth at GSX, and some of the new products that Bosch is releasing, the Autodome 7000i. Now, we all know the Autodome, we all love it, but at the same time, the Autodome 7000i has built-in analytics. The built-in analytics basically is allowing now people to do tours and able to do analytics and alarm conditioning where we could never do that before. We had to put it in a fixed position or a pre-positioned shot that it was going to be sitting for about 5 seconds or longer. It also is, and I know all of our integrators are going to love to hear this, and end users, back to a 3-year warranty on all parts and pieces. So 7000i, built-in analytics, doing tours, 3-year warranty, and also forward-backward compatible. All the same mounts brackets that we all know and love that are out there. So Brad, what else can we talk about?
Something else we have here that I think it's nice to introduce is the 3000i series cameras, which are a cost-effective solution for your smaller security systems, giving you the ability to introduce Bosch level imaging along with some analytics, essential video analytics that'll give you a complete solution in a, where you need to have a budgetary system. So with that introduction, there's a couple different options. There's a mini dome. There's going to be a bullet, a turret style. They're going to come in a 1080 or 5 megapixels, so you have a wide range of options to complete your system setup.
Great.
Joe, what else do we got?
So, camera I'm pretty excited about is the MIC 7100. Cameras typically used in ITS, tunnels, bridges, very harsh environments. This new 7100 is available in an Ultra, which is a 4K version, or a 1080p ultra low light version. And they both have built-in mechanical dampeners to help with vibrating areas such as bridges and tunnels, which was always done optically, and now there's an actual physical mechanical dampener built inside this camera. Steve, what are you excited about?
I guess my turn to talk about a couple of things. First thing is we are happy to say that I think the exterior version of a 360 camera straight out of the Bosch catalog is finally available. Same physical size and package that it came in before, but it offers that the rating for outdoor use. So that's a big plus. The other thing that I think is important to talk about is, in our world of IVA, cameras have had IVA built into them for a long time, and we've always had this list of things or a combination of things that you could do with the camera that came out of the box with the camera, and then were upgraded for free with the firmware. But now we offer this camera trainer tool. Take a short class online on the Bosch Training Academy, half hour, 45 minutes, and then Bosch will give you a key for your camera or cameras that will allow you to actually train the camera for more things than what are on that list. So Camera Trainer allows you to set up your own rules and set up your own things that you would like to have the camera notify you on or create events for and things like that. I think that's going to be a huge plus, because for me, having conversations with customers and solving problems, like asking the question, what problem do you have? And then trying to go back and figure out how Camera Trainer can help eliminate false alarms and how it can help solve problems that we out of the box traditionally couldn't do. I think that's a big thing that I'm happy to see and happy to learn more about. We've had it out for a little bit of a time, but now we're really kind of fully bringing it out and making it public and showing it at the show. The data collection service piece of that as well, collecting the metadata, putting we're calling it a dashboard in front of that, allowing people again to set the camera up to do certain things that are kind of different than what we would normally look at from a security environment, smart city, traffic, all those other things like that are kind of a little bit outside of the security world, but allowing that information to flow out of the camera and allowing the customer to set up this dashboard piece of software to collect that data coming from the camera and allow it to actually present information in a format that they want it to do, that makes it more usable for them to solve problems that, again, traditionally in the security space we just haven't seen or haven't even thought about. So I think that's the big thing I got out of the show. And finally, BVMS 10.0. 10.0's out now. It's download on the web page, on the BVMS page. So that's a big plus. Got to play around a little bit with it here at the show. It is out there and downloadable. Didn't see on the page though the 10.0 for BVMS or for the DIP product yet. So that's coming soon, I was told. That's all good, but 10.0's out, so we can start playing with that and kind of applying it on some demo systems and things like that to check it out and see what Mario added in terms of new features. One other topic that I've had a couple customers ask about, we did a sort of a kind of a soft press release a couple of weeks ago in reference to an integration that was updated, and that integration relates to the IDS product, the alarm panels. That integration is with Lenel S2. What that integration did was it brought, instead of just the couple of panels that were previously in the integration with Lenel, it brought the whole portfolio of intrusion product into that integration. It also took that integration to a new level. So what it did was, in the past, our integration required a continuous upgrade or a continuous recheck every time Lenel upgraded their software. In this case, the Lenel software now includes Bosch holistically. So what that means is that instead of you having to have a license or a module, or any other thing like that, the Bosch side to go through a checkup, that Lenel, when the Lenel is upgraded, it basically also upgrades anything that goes on with the panels. So in addition to previously having the G-Series panels into that system, now you can bring any one of the B-Series panels in. And in addition to bringing any one of the B-Series panels in, before there was a little bit of a challenge where some point counts and things like that were associated with the panel. So when you brought the panel into the Lenel software, it brought over all of the devices that were associated with the panel. That integration was kind of a little odd. It didn't have the capability of doing full top to bottom, and it would cause a little bit of a mixture, but now all that stuff's been resolved top to bottom, so anything from the 3500 series panel all the way up through and including the high-end panels, those panels are all just automatically integrated, and it's handled at the Lenel level instead of back and forth between Bosch and Lenel. I think that's going to prove to be a big plus for a lot of our customers out there that have both video and IDS integration from the Bosch side to their Lenel S2 type systems. So I think that's a big plus. That'll be a big thing. In addition, I think there's going to be, in the very near future, from what I've been told, there's going to be a new release of the Software House Secure integration for both video and IDS. So it will actually add IDS to the portfolio with that Secure integration. So we'll have video as always to include IP cameras, live and playback, VRM, so on and so forth. But it will also include the B-Series panel set as well, so that we'll be able to use the B-Series panels as the intrusion piece of Secure. I think that's due out in the very near future. I've seen some beta versions of that as well.
So we're finished here at the Bosch booth, and if it's the last day, if you're in the area, again, stop on by, take a look at all these new products that we just went over. If not, get in touch with us when we're back home tomorrow, and we'd be more than happy to go over with them or get you a demo. So give us a call, and we'll see you when we get back.